Hey everyone, I am back with another YouTube tutorial video, and sorry I haven't made one in so long. School's been getting really insane, but of course I've still been active on Roblox, but school's just been getting crazy, so I actually haven't had the time to sit at home and make videos. Trust me, I really would if I had the time, but I just don't have the time lately, so yeah. And also, this is my first video of 2015, so I wish you guys a happy belated new year, even though it's already January 16th, but, so this is going to, let's just dive right into the video. This is going to be another tutorial on basic, Lua scripting. My last few videos that involved, Lua scripting, they were just, basically on how to script specific things, but I'm going to be a little bit more general in this video, and I'm going to teach you a very pretty much absolute basic concept of Lua, and that is I'm going to be teaching you guys about variables. And if you guys also just notice real quickly, I'm making this tutorial on a new map. I don't know, I was bored one day and then I just made this map. So this map, I gave it sort of an old Roblox look, I don't know why, but I just wanted to make a map so I can use this for my tutorials from now on. Just a nice set for demos and stuff, and it's specifically for YouTube tutorials. So from now on, when you see me making these videos, they're probably going to be set in this map. Okay, so let's just get in with variables. So variables, what variables are, they are basically a name that can hold a value in scripting. They can be number values, they can be string values, or they can be boolean values, most of the time. Only in print functions. I'm just going to be basically for most of the demonstrations in this video, I'm going to be using variables in print functions. Oh jeez, I think I almost said the F word for a second, but anyway, so what a print function is, just really quickly, let's just type something in the command bar. If you print something, then it prints something here in the output, and I typed the command print hi in parentheses and quotation marks, and then it printed the word hi in the output. And I'm going to be using that in the scripting today. So first, really quickly, we're just going to insert a part. Don't worry about this. I'm just going to be using this for this video. Let's name it test part. Yeah, let's just keep it like that. Let's just put this over here. I'm not going to be using this part until later in the video. I'm just going to be using different, so, okay, let's just begin. So first, go to Insert Object, right-click, Insert Object, and Script. You can also do it in Advanced Objects too, but, yeah, whatever. So, okay, so, variables, if you know pretty decent amount of math, I guess, you know what variables are. They carry a value, but in real math and like real life, variables, they pretty much only represent a number, but in programming, variables can, well, at least in this language, variables can hold different values. They can hold word values, which are also usually string values, and in some cases they can hold boolean values. And if you don't know what those are, don't worry about that. Yeah, that's not really what I'm going to be focusing on in this video, so I'm just going to type out something and then I'm going to explain it. Let's do m equals 10. So you've seen this before in math, most of you have. I'm giving it a variable, and I'm assigning it by putting an equal sign, and then I'm giving it a number value. So m equals 10, and we're going to do print m. So the neat thing is, so I'm printing m, so if I print m, it's going to print 10 into the output, because I assigned 10 to m, so 10 is m. 10 is equal to m. So it's going to be printing 10, which is m, in the output, if that makes sense. It's basically the same thing as just printing 10. Or, yeah, printing 10. So they're both going to print 10 to the output. But this is another thing you can do just with variables, just to kind of, I don't know, shorten it. And you can name the variables anything you want. You can name it like, I don't know, this or something. Or there are some catches though. You can't name it a value. You can't name it a number. The variable, it can't start with a number. I mean, it actually can't start with a number, but it can't be a number alone. Or else, I mean, it's not going to be that. It's just not going to be correct. Your script will likely error. So, it can't be a real value, or it can have a number in it, or it can have a number in it, but it can't be a number alone. So let's just do another one. Let's do u equals 5. And print u. And the neat thing with variables is you don't have to put quotation marks in here because it already knows what to print because you assigned it up here. So let's just go ahead and test this by pressing F6 to join the game. And I would press play solo or run script, but weird thing, whenever I do it, Studio crashes. It's weird. So as you can see, it printed 10, which was M, and then it printed 5, which was U, the variables. Which script was it? Oops. Yeah, that was just another random script I did. I'm just gonna delete that. Okay, so, variables, as I mentioned before, they don't have to be just numbers. It can be a string value too, and I'll explain that just in a second. So let's type another variable, which can be words. Let's just name it words. And let's say this words equals this, in quotation marks, is going to be printed in the output. You can write whatever you want in here, like literally anything. Just keep it in quotation marks, please. Yeah, so this is a string value. Anything in quotation marks is just basically called a string value. And then we can say print words, and you don't have to put in quotation marks because there's already quotation marks up here. And it already knows that you have to print a string value, specifically this right here. So let's go ahead and just test it again. Let's see, I saw it for a second, and it said 10.5 print 10.5 and said this is going to be printed in the output. So that's pretty cool. You can also print Boolean values, and trust me, if you don't know what those are okay. And let's just do variable equals true. And that is, since that turned a different color, that is a Boolean value, and you use it in functions, and you can use like words like true when you're scripting stuff. But again, I'm not focusing on this, so print variable. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Okay, so now let's test it once more. Let's see, did it print? And it's printed true in the output. Even though it is a value, it turned a different color and it's not a text, or it's not a string value, a number, it can also be printed into the output. Okay, so now we are pretty much done with the print function. And now we're going to talk about this part that we inserted, that we named test parts. And you can also give parts and variables too. And so let's talk about that in just a second. Okay, so let's go back to our script, and this is also going to have some relation with my other basic Lua video I did, scripting bricks and properties. So let's give it a variable. Let's do brick. Can be, of course, variable can be almost anything you want. And let's do game brick game.workspace.testPart. If you don't know what this little part means here, I hopefully should have explained it well enough in my other video, scripting and part properties. So the nice thing about variables with these, if you write a property script, you can just use brick. So like brick.size or brick.transparency instead of using game.workspace.testpark.transparency. And we can type it down here. Let's do brick color equals brick color dot new. Let's do bright green. And let's test it. Okay, as you can see right here, we got the part, and the part is green, because the reason the part is green is because it's basically the exact same thing as saying game.workspace.testpart.brickcolor, yeah, all that. It already knows what to print because we assigned a variable to it. Even when writing brickcolor, .brickcolor.new equals, or I don't know, bright green, it already knows that it should make this part green because we assign the variable to it, to this particular part in workspace. So yeah, I guess that's really all to talk about for now. I might not have covered exactly everything, but this was just the absolute, like, I'm talking total basics, like complete, total, absolute basics for variables. So I hope this helped you guys. I may have rushed this video a little bit, but because I don't really want it to go on for a long time. But hopefully I will try my best to make more tutorials because school has been getting totally insane. And but yeah, I'll try to get as many of these videos as I can. So yeah, that's it. If this helped you guys, please remember to post a comment saying so. And remember to subscribe because it helps a lot. I'm over 100 subscribers, so thank you for that. And remember to friend me, of course, and all of that. And if you want, if you have any requests for me, please request something because I've been running out of ideas. It can be a building tutorial or it can be basic scripting. So yeah, that is it for this video. I will see you guys later.